Alright, so I've got a bit of a project working, or I should say drying up here. Got some glue joints happening, so that's all just sitting there at the moment. So as I promised in a bit of a teaser video that I posted off my phone the other day, here's one about saw blades. Now, little saw blades like this is a 185mm saw blade. They're pretty cheap. A lot of people who are builders just buy a new one when the old one's a bit worn out. As you can see, I've got a few here myself. There's 3 more there. There's another one down there that's brand new. They're I don't know, they're probably $10 or $15. Oh, the finishing blades are a bit more expensive with lots and lots of little teeth. They're a bit more expensive. But the general purpose construction blades with the big teeth. See, that one's brand new, that one's brand new, the blue one. They're only about $10 each. So you just buy a new one. But big blades, that's a 305mm blade. That there's a 254, I think it is. They're a little bit more expensive. A nice blade like this brand new one here, 255mm it is. That's a good $80 saw blade. That there. 305, and the one under it is also 305mm. Those are both, you know, $100 or so. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to work on a little cheap nasty one here. So, what's your options when your saw blades get blunt? You can get it sharpened, or you can go and buy a new saw blade. Throw the old one out. Well, there is another solution, and that is this stuff. Simple Green. Now I'd only heard about this a little while ago, not too long ago, and I found it. I'm in Australia. I didn't think I'd find it in Australia, but I did. Not hard to find. Go down to Bunnings, and a 1 litre bottle, it's about $10. So you get your Simple Green, and you get a little measuring tub like this one here, and you mix up some detergent and some water. So as you can see, the bottom line here that I've marked, I fill my Simple Green to here, and then I go water to there, so it's 1 part Simple Green, 2 parts water. And the reason this stuff works is because it eats away at pitch buildup and just general nastiness that you find in it builds up on your saw blades, and they start acting like they're blunt, and they start smoking and getting hot, and then that does actually make your blades get blunt. The heat ends up damaging the blades. So we've got a mix here. I've actually mixed it a little bit strong. It's a bit hard pouring water and videoing with my other hand. But then you get your saw blade, you dump it in there, get your other saw blade. Oh, this is what I'm talking about. Let's see if we can get a bit of a close-up on this. I've got a good light here in front of the lathe. Let's see. No, it's a terrible backdrop. See the build-up on the teeth there? That's the reason your saw blades are acting blunt. You've got pitch and crap all built up. And this stuff here, this Simple Green, just soaks in and makes it really easy to get rid of it. So I'm going to let that soak for probably 10 minutes. I'll swirl it around a bit every now and then, every 5 minutes or so, every 2 or 3, 5 minutes, whatever. Come in, swirl it around a bit, and I'll come back in probably 10 or 15 minutes and give them a bit of a wipe, and we'll see the difference. So, we're recording. The camera's been just making its rounds in my tiny little workshop, having a look at the fire and having a look at the signs and watching this little chemical bath. Oh, by the way, this is something I wanted to mention now. This simple green stuff. It is safe to put your hands in. It's just a cleaner. All-purpose cleaner. Non-toxic. Alright, so this stuff, I'm going to have to go and put you on the tripod somewhere. The saw blade, which, by the way, is really gunged up. That there is nasty. This saw blade has done some really hard work. Not that that really matters that much. It will cause a bit of heat, a bit of friction and heat and whatever, but the main issue we're trying to deal with is all the build-up of the crud in the teeth. But next thing, get yourself a rag. Now, that's been soaking for, I don't know, 15, maybe 20 minutes, and that just comes straight off. Can we see that? There we go. Look at that. It just comes off. So the important bit, I'll probably hit that with a wire brush. Normally I wouldn't have to worry about that, but for this saw blade we're going to have to do that. So just go around the outside, as Slim Shady would say, and give these teeth a bit of a clean the sides of them. We've still got plenty of liquid on here, so it's all still damp and cleanable. Get in there and clean the face of each tooth a bit. Might be a bit hard for you to see this in the video, but I'm actually cleaning off the face of each tooth. And what this does is it takes, well, imagine you're trying to cut something. Just say you're in the kitchen with your sharp knife and you're trying to cut, I don't know, what's something that's, oh, there's a missing tooth. Anyway, let's say you're trying to cut something that's really sticky. Can't think of anything right now, but your knife all builds up with crap, and next thing you know, you're trying to push it through whatever you're cutting, and everything's just so sticky it doesn't want to go through. Well, that's the issue you have with saw blades, and a lot of people just assume that the saw blade's blunt, and they go off and they pay 50 cents or whatever per tooth to get it sharpened, and it costs them a small fortune, and they're doing that, you know, a builder might be doing that every well, they might be sending off saw blades every month to get sharpened, and it starts to get expensive. And it's just not worth it. Look at that, that's just coming right off, and that would have been, I don't know, in imperial, I speak in colour, not black and white, but so that probably would have been 1/2 mil thick. 1/2 millimetre of crap on one side and probably 1/4 millimetre on the other side. That's a lot of build-up. So anyway, just give them a clean. Doesn't take long. That simple green stuff's only, $9 or $10 a bottle. And so far, out of that bottle there, I've cleaned, I think, 5 saw blades already, and this is only the second mix that I've done. So I'll probably be able to clean a good 20 saw blades out of that bottle for $10. That's, if you ask me, that's good value for money. And that there, well, the proof's in the pudding. I don't know if you can see it too well, but I can see it. I have only just given that a very quick scrub, and excuse the rain. There you go. Give your saw blades a clean, get rid of all the gunk in the teeth. Let's see if we can see a difference now. Might be a little bit hard. This has only been a very quick clean. If I was going to get a bit fussier, I'd touch them up with a wire brush. Sorry, not a wire brush. Don't use a wire brush. It's a bit rough on your saw blade. Use a brass bristle brush. See, I missed one tooth there, but anyway, you get the point. I didn't even do the back. I'll give it a proper clean shortly. Might give this one another soak. That's something else too. If you've got a few saw blades and you're giving them a sharpen, and some of them are really messy, like this one was. See, that one in there isn't too bad. Once you're giving them a bit of a soak, giving them a bit of a wipe, giving them a bit of a scrub, stick them back in. Have another go. You'll find that, you know, maybe 2 or 3 soaks over an afternoon while you're in the shed building stuff with the fire going. Doesn't take much time, and I'll tell you what, you can save you money and it saves you headache. You don't have to worry about going and delivering them to the sharpener guy. You don't have to worry about going and buying new saw blades. It's just easy. Bottle of that sitting in the shed somewhere. Got a tap outside. Measure it up. Soak away. So yeah. Sorry if I've rambled on a bit. I haven't made a lot of videos yet. I'll be making more in the future, and I'm sure I'll get a bit more professional as we go. Alright, cheers. Until next time, have a good one.